Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to see the Codechef problem, that is triple primes. So in this problem, we are given an even integer n, and we need to find whether there exist three distinct integers a, b, c such that a, b, c are primes. And we know what are primes. Okay, so a square plus b square plus c square equal to n. This is the mandatory condition. So we need to tell it is possible or not. That is the simple case. So let's see some examples for understanding. Okay. Yeah. So 6. Is it possible? Obviously no. No, not possible because 2 is the prime number, and if we take the square, then 4. Then the remaining thing is 2. And 2 is not possible for B and C. That's why. So what you can think, like, till which number it is not possible. So the least combination we can have is this thing. Like A is 2, B is 3, C is 5. These all are primes, and this is the least combination. And if we take the square and make the sum, then the value will be 38. Like 4 or 9, 13 and 25. That is 38. So if this n is less than 38, right? If this is less than 38, that means answer will be no in all cases. We can't do anything, it will be no. And if it is greater than 38 or equal to 38, that means there is the possibility. But you can also notice one thing that we know other than 2, all other prime numbers like 3, 5, all are odd. If we take the square, these will be odd again. So 3 will be 9 and 5 will be 25. And if we take the sum, that will be even because both are odd. That means that will be even. And we know n is even again. N is even again. And the sum of b square plus c square is also even. That means a has no other choice having value the 2. It has no other choice. It will be 2. That is for sure. So you can calculate the remaining thing like 2 is fixed. You know a is fixed. Now you just need to calculate b and c. That is the only case left. So that is a simple problem now. We can make a loop for B and we can vice versa. Vice versa, like if the required value is some n, then we can make n minus b square and check whether this value, the square root of this value, is prime number or not. That is the only scenario left. Otherwise, all things are done. Right? We know A, we know this B, and we just need to check if C is possible or not. If possible, that means answer is yes. If not possible, that means answer is no. That is the scenario. So one thing, it may be the problem because we need to check prime every time. So it is good to store the prime numbers. If we have the prime number, that means we're good. So let's see how can we solve this problem for this case. Let's see one example. 38, I already told you. Okay, so what you can do, 38 is simple is 2 square, a is fixed, that means the value is remaining 34. Now, from where we can start? 2 is already done, we can't choose, we have to start from 3. 3, that means 3 square, 34 minus 9, that means 25. And if we take the square root of 25, that will be 5. Now, 5 is prime number. Yes, it is a prime number. That means we have the solution. Now just return yes, that's it, done. Let's see another case. Let's take the 78. Okay, if we have 78, that means we can directly minus 4. That means we have 74. Now from where we can start? We have to start from 3. 3 square. that means if we minus this 74, that will be 65. If we'll take the square root of this, it will not be a prime number. It will not be an integer. How can it be a prime number? So that is not the valid scenario here. So what left? So we can now decide 5. Let's take 5. 5 square, that means 25. 74 minus 25, that will be 49. And if we take the square root of this, that means it is 7. And is it a prime number? Yes, it is a prime number. That means our answer is yes in this case. Okay. So let's see the code. Like the idea is clear. How can we find the solution? Let's see the implementation. Okay. Okay, I'm using Python here for like just simplicity of writing. That's it, nothing else. So what we need to do? We need to calculate the prime numbers, all the prime numbers, the way before. Because like if we try to calculate every time, it may exceed time limit. That is the problem. So we'll calculate for every time, for every test is only one time, single time. That's it. Okay. So we have calculated the prime numbers. This is the algo. Everyone knows about it. Who has done any coding. So like it check if it is possible. That means prime number is there. That means the number is prime. Otherwise, we'll make it false if it is a multiple of something. That is a simple situation. You can find anywhere. It is available at all places. Now, so we'll store all the prime numbers available. Like we'll make the loop, and if the number is prime, we'll store in the prime numbers. Now, come to the point. The main thing is starting from this place. So, we'll take the input. This is the line for test cases. Then we just need to take the input and now, if n is less than 38, that means answer will be no, and we just need to continue to the next test case. Otherwise, we just directly do minus 4. Why minus 4? Because a is 2. So a square is 4. That's why. So now the number required is this one. So now we have declared one flag variable so that we can easily check. So now we just need to loop in the prime numbers, the available prime numbers like 3, 5, 7, 13, 11, 13, like that. So if this prime number square, like this is b basically. If b is greater than the number required, that means obviously it is not possible. Just break the loop. That's it. And it is if that is not the case, what we need to do? The new number required. That means c. We are talking about now c. So what we'll do? This b square minus this one number required. So now we have the new number that is c. So we have to declare the c variable just to take the square root, the number c calculation. So if it is not the type of integer, basically the integer value and the float value both are not same. That means the number is not valid. The number is not integer. That is the case. If that is the case, we'll continue our journey. And like if that is not the case, we will take the integer value and check if that integer, that c value is prime or not. So we have already the list, right? We'll check if that is prime. That means we got our answer. Flag will be 1 and break. That's it. And at the end, we just need to check if flag is true. That means answer is yes. If flag is false, that means answer is no. That is a simple scenario. Hope you understood this solution. Like this video, subscribe the channel. Thank you and keep coding.